I'm Laura Vitale, and on this episode of Laura in the Kitchen, I'm going to show you how to make a light but satisfying and delicious dinner. I'm making my grilled balsamic chicken and spinach salad. So good. Very few ingredients, but very fresh, good quality makes the most amazing salad you probably ever have. So let's go over the ingredients so we can get started. You're going to need some washed and dried baby spinach, some chicken breasts, some Kalamata olives halved, some cooked turkey bacon, some hard-boiled eggs, some dried rosemary, garlic, fresh parsley, extra virgin olive oil, salt and pepper, balsamic vinegar, and you're going to need, of course, a little lemon. Now, to get all the measurements for everything, the recipe is on my website at www.laurainthekitchen.com. The recipe is over there, including the video, and you can print it out and just look at it as you're working. But, this is really all up to you. It's whatever you have on hand. Now, first thing you're going to do is preheat your grill pan to medium-high heat so it's waiting for you. And second thing I'm going to do, these were 2 6-ounce chicken breasts that I have thinly sliced so that it cooks faster and so that I don't want a big piece of chicken so that when I grill it, there's no marinade in it. It's like a little coating. I like a lot of flavor on chicken breast because, well, it can be a little boring. It's kind of plain. It's a blank canvas. You can do whatever you want to it. So I'm just going to put some salt and pepper here. We're going to make our marinade. I wish I knew why I was starting with salt and pepper, but it doesn't really matter. You're going to need some balsamic vinegar. This creates almost like a caramelizing effect on the chicken breast. It's delicious. So you want to need a couple tablespoons of that. And then we're going to need some extra virgin olive oil. You don't need very much. Less than a tablespoon will do. Just a touch of lemon juice. Wonderful. And, here we go. Here's my stuff. Let me just chop up some garlic. I'm going to chop it nice and fine. Just with the back of your knife. Give it a good whack. And just mince it. Whenever you're cutting anything, you never want to put your fingers near it. So just put the tip of the knife on the board and just go back and forth. And that's good. That should be perfect. So we have that. Now this was the same marinade we made for our chicken breasts when I had the restaurant with my dad. So this recipe is super special to me. And this was kind of like the marinade for chicken breasts whenever we made chicken Caesar salad or any kind of salad really. And it's so good. It's got so much flavor. And that's why everybody loved them so much because everybody always said they never had to drench their salads in salad dressing because the chicken actually tasted like something. Right? Makes sense, right? So we have parsley. I'm using dried rosemary. I don't know why, I just think it works better. Fresh rosemary is a little too strong for this. But if you have fresh rosemary, you can always use a pinch of that. Whenever you're using dried herbs, you want to make sure you give them a good crush in your hand to wake them up. Just like that. Perfect. Just going to use a tiny little more pinch. That's good. That's exactly what I want. Alright, I'm just going to... I can really smell that already. There are great flavors in there. Just add your chicken right in. And just give everything a good mix. I'm actually going to just put a little more salt because I didn't season my chicken ahead of time. You want to make sure you season every element of your dish. Just toss all this together. Make sure everything's coating the chicken. And let this sit for 5 minutes so that everything gets to know each other. And then I'll meet you back at the stove. And we'll start grilling this up. My grill pan's nice and hot, which is exactly what you want. I just sprayed it with a little non-stick cooking spray. And now I'm just going to, yeah, that's what you want to hear. That's perfect. Alrighty, our chicken is on, and this is going to cook for about 3 minutes or so on each side over medium-high heat. You don't want to overcook it. And then after you cook it, we're going to remove it to a plate, and we're going to let it rest for about 5 minutes, and then we'll continue with our salad. Now I grilled my chicken for just a few minutes on each side, and as you can see, it's just got a beautiful, almost caramelized crust on it from the balsamic vinegar. It smells delicious. So I'm just going to set this aside because now I want to just dress my spinach. Now this is just pre-washed baby spinach. You want to make sure it's nice and dry. And I'm just going to season this. I'm just going to dress this very simply with a little extra virgin olive oil, about a tablespoon or so. Some balsamic vinegar, just basically the same, kind of the same ingredients that went into the marinade. So everything kind of goes together. Little squeeze of lemon juice. This is going to be fantastic. It's a go-to dinner for me and my husband all the time. Just because it's simple, it's easy. I have most of these ingredients on hand. The only thing I always have to pick up is the fresh spinach. But as far as like topping it with whatever you have on hand, I just happen to like turkey bacon. And I have cooked turkey bacon and just hard-boiled egg. You know, the traditional spinach salad is, you know, topped with lots of bacon and blue cheese. And, you know, a hard-boiled egg, and it's served with just a really rich dressing, and it's delicious, don't get me wrong, but, you know, I want something I can feel more excited about eating, and I know that if I eat this, it's an entire meal on its own, so I don't need anything else. So, we have the greens dressed, and this is how I do it. Same thing, same way I've always done it, same way it was done at the restaurant. Just nice pile of spinach. Don't be skimpy on the spinach. Everything is beautifully seasoned. I'm just going to do one for now so you guys can see. And then, move this out of the way. I'm going to top it with just a couple of Kalamata olives that I've halved. A hard-boiled egg. I'm just going to cut it in quarters. Whoops. And to make the perfect hard-boiled egg, all you do is put a couple of eggs into a pan of cold water, bring it up to a boil, boil them for 8 minutes exactly, turn the heat off, drain the boiling water, and let them sit to cool for about 5 minutes, and then peel them. And look, there's no green around the yolk. It's just a beautiful yellow yolk with no gross green around it, because I hate that. Some cooked turkey bacon that I just cook up in the oven. And now for my favorite piece, grilled chicken. This fantastic grilled chicken. I'm just gonna, it's juicy, it's perfectly cooked, it's got a fantastic marinade on it, so it's gonna be really yummy. Here we go, just like so. Finish it with just a touch of balsamic vinegar. Just a touch more of extra virgin olive oil. And that's it. Look at that. Isn't that a beautiful salad? Look at it. It's got everything you want. It's got your greens, it's got your protein, double protein because we have the chicken and the egg. It's fantastic. You can feel good about eating it. And I'm telling you, it's gonna become one of your go-to meals because, like I said, it takes no time at all and it's really delicious. I hope you guys have enjoyed spending time with me. Now to get this recipe and other recipes, you know where to go. www.laurainthekitchen.com, and I'll see you next time. Bye.